this story has to do with Proposition 19, and it turns out that the beer industry in California wants to do everything possible to make sure that marijuana is not legalized in California.
So for those of you who don't know, Prop 19 out here in California would legalize marijuana, right? So now, we had a guest on here, and I was discussing with him. He's in favor of legalizing it. And I said, who's funding the effort to make sure it doesn't get legalized, right? And I joked around, hey, it's the alcohol industry. And it turns out, yes, it's the alcohol industry. Okay. I mean, how obvious is it that they think it's competition? And so they think, oh, no, I don't want you chilled out and eating, Taco Bell at home. I need you out there in the bars pounding brewskis,
right.
Okay? And when asked about it, the beer industry is like, oh, no, heaven forfend. No, it has nothing to do with that. It was just we're concerned about people's safety, and we have our truck drivers who drive the beer back and forth, and we don't want them getting stoned. They have a truck full of beer that's legal, and what if they were drinking and driving, which is a million times more dangerous? There's stats to back that up. There's almost no accidents in the country that involve pot, okay? And there are hundreds of thousands of accidents that involve drinking and driving, okay? So that is the worst possible excuse.
Mm-hmm. Now, let me be a little more specific as to who we're talking about. It turns out that the California Beer and Beverage Distributors donated $10,000 to an organization that is trying to stop the legalization of marijuana, okay? Mm-hmm. But there is Sierra Nevada and Stone Brewing Company, both of which say that they want nothing to do with this contribution. They had nothing to do with this contribution, and they are not opposed to the legalization of marijuana. So I want to put them in the clear. All right, so if you're going to buy your beer in California, buy it from Stone Brewing Company.
Oh, that's crazy. Those two of my favorite breweries.
Hey!
Hey!
Come on, man. I knew I liked them for a good reason.
Right. Now, J.R. Jackson doesn't often drink beer, but when he does, it's either Sierra Nevada or Stone Brewing Company. Because he is the most interesting producer in the world. All right, so those guys, those are the good guys. It's good PR on their part. They're thinking, but they seem genuinely upset about it. They're like, that has nothing to do with us. And the other people who are backing the effort to make sure pot does not get legalized it's a group, by the way, called Public Safety First, and it's backed by the cops in California. Now, think about that.
Oh, this part really irritates me.
Okay, why do the cops not want pot to be legalized? Because they make so much more money if working those drug cases, right? So one of the ways that they make more money is overtime, right? So that creates all this work, and they get to charge double time or whatever it might be. The other thing is it employs a lot of cops. If we stop the nonsense war on drugs, well, we wouldn't need as many cops. And so the cops are like, no, keep that stuff illegal. It's paying my bills. That's terrible, man.
Well, they may have to actually do some police work, which probably requires a little bit of work rather than just pulling people over. Like, oh, I bet he's got like something. I bet he's got something. There got to be some kind of remnants of something in this guy.
Yeah. Instead of going, yeah, I think you smell like pot. Oh, I found a little bit of dope in your car or in your whatever, right, in your house. They'd actually have to try to investigate robberies, crimes, murders, etc. That's kind of a pain in the ass, right? Now, look, a lot of times we get heat from cops who say you're being unfair to all cops when you pick these small cases. But this is not a small. This is your organization. Mm-hmm. This is the cops in California together saying, no, we don't want to legalize pot because of this. Well, okay, then speak up if you disagree with them and say, no, I just do like what Sierra Nevada did and Stone Brewing Company did. Say, no, I'm not interested in this. Cut it out. Stop funding that organization. Mm-hmm. That simple.
Right. And I love the response from the California Beer and Beverage Distributors. What is wrong with me today?
Just please calm down.
Oh, you calm down.
You calm down.
No. Now, you briefly mentioned what they had said, right? They said, no, we're not against legalizing marijuana. We're in favor of legalizing marijuana. We just don't like that there are no laws in this proposition that would help regulate marijuana if we do legalize it. Please get out of here, seriously.
Sure. In the immortal words of Sammy on Jersey Shore and Anna Kasparian, you're done. You're done.